In this video, I am going to talk about the divisibility test of numbers. So stop wasting time dividing numbers. In the GRE, a few divisibility shortcuts can save you 30 seconds per question. Let's go through them in logical sets so you can remember them forever. Now let's go with the first part one, divisibility by 2, 4, 8 and 16. Now these are all the powers of 2. Right, so we can represent in powers of 2. So let's go with the rule number 1. Rule 1 for 2. For 2, all I need, the last digit should be an even number. The last digit should be an even number. Last digit should be an even number like 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. That's it. It's all need to check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8. Can we divide 8? Can we divide 8 by 2? If the 8 is divisible by 2, then the entire number will also be divisible by 2. Alright. Now let's see the rule for second rule. That is for 4. Now 4 can be represented as 2 to the power 2. To check whether a number is divisible by 4 or not, we should go for the last two digits of a number. If the last two digits of a number is divisible by 4, then we could have clearly said the number would be divisible by 4. Example, 5, 6, 7 and 2. Can we divide 72 by 4? If yes, then the entire number will also be divisible by 2. So that we don't need to do this thing. We could have directly say that yes, the number would be divisible by 4. Right. Now let's see the rule number 3. That is for 8. If you look at for the 8, now you observe the pattern is started creating. Now 8 can be represented as 2 to the power 3. Now you can guess now. For that, we can go for the last 3 digits. And the last 3 digits would be divisible by 3, or last 3 digits would be divisible by 8, then the entire number will also be divisible by 8. Example, 23,456. Can we divide, is 456 divisible by 8? If yes, then the entire number will also be divisible by 8. We don't need to divide the conventional way, right? If we divide this number, 456 by 8 5 times 40, 5, 6, 8, 7 times 56. Yes. This entire number will also be divisible by 8. We don't need to do the entire divisibility thing. Right? Now we can clearly see the pattern here. If you see for the 8, 16, we can say that 2 to the power 4 is 16. To check for the 4, 16, all we can do, we can go for the last 4 digits. Alright? For example, if the number is 7008, if the last 4 digits is divisible by 16, then the number would be divisible by 16. If you say like this number 7008, if this number is divisible by 16, then the number 7357008 will also be divisible by 8. Let's check it. 16 4 times 64, we get 6 remainder. 17 3 times 48, we get 12 remainder. And 17 8 times is 128. So the number will be divisible by 16. Hence, this number will also be divisible by 16. Is that clear? Now, here's the bonus point. If a number is divisible by higher power of 2, like 8 or 16, it's automatically divisible by all the lower powers, like 4 and 2. Alright. Now, let's see the part 2. Part 2 says divisibility of 5, 25 and 125. Right? Let's see. Divisibility by 5, 25 and 125. Now, these are the same pattern we observed earlier for 2, 4, 6 and 8. 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. Now, let's go for the rule number 1 for 5. For 5, what we can do, for 5, all we need to check for the last digit should be 0 or 5. The last digit should be 0 or a 5. Right? If the number is ending on 5 or a number is ending on 0, then we can say the number would be divisible by 5. Alright, now for example, 3, 4, 3, 7, 4, 5. Is it 5 divisible by 5? Yes, the number would be also be divisible by 5. Alright, now let's see the second rule for 25. Rule number 2, that is for 25. Now for the 25 we can check with the last digits. Last 2 digits should be a multiple of 25. Should be a multiple of 25, like 25, 50, 75, so on, or should be 0, 0. Should be a 0, 0. If the number forms like this, either a multiple of 25 or a 0, 0, then it will be divisible by 25. For example, 9450. Can we divide 50 by 25? Yes. If the 50 is divisible by 25, then the 9450 will also be divisible by 5. Now let's see the rule number 3, that is for 125. Now you see the pattern here. 125, nothing can be written as 5 to the power 3. Here we have to go for the last 3 digits. Either the last 3 digits should be a multiple of 125 or ends on 3 zeros. Either ends on 0, 0, 0 or a multiple of 125. For example, we can take 8875. If 875 is divisible by 125, then the entire number will also be divisible by 125. Is that clear? Okay. Now let's see the part 3, which is the divisibility test of 3, 9, 99 and 999. Now part 3. Divisibility by 3, 9, 99 and 999, and anything which is in the power of 10 to the power n minus 1. These all forms the same pattern. Now for 3, the sum should be divisible by 3. अगर मुझे 3 के लिए देखना है, for 3, if I want to check for 3, I should check the sum. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number will also be divisible by 3. If the sum of the digits of the number, is divisible by 3, then the number will also be divisible by 3. Number will also be divisible by 3. For example, let's take an example, 2748. अब मुझे ना इसको, I don't need to check like this. I can do one thing, like 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 8. I can do that. If this sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 3, then the entire number will also be divisible by 3. Right? So 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 8, 21. Is 21 divisible by 3? Yes. If you are still uncomfortable, you can further add the numbers. If the sum is further divisible by 3, we can do that. Right? If this entire thing is divisible by 3, then the number will also be divisible by 3. That's all we need to check. And if you further want to ease yourself, you can do one thing. Whenever you see a sum becomes a 3 or a multiple of 3, you can just eliminate the number. For example, 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. So we can eliminate this pair. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 is a multiple of 3. So we can also eliminate this thing. So it will further ease your way of checking the divisibility of 3. Now let's move for the 9. Now 9 is something interesting because it forms in the power of 10 to the power 1 minus 1, or anything which forms 10 to the power n minus 1 have a same pattern as it is 9. Right? For that, all we need to follow the same logic we followed for 3. If the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 9, then the number will also be divisible by 9. Then the number will also be divisible by 9. Alright, for example, we have 2, 7, 4, 8. Now let's check for this. We don't need to do that. All we can do 2 plus 9, 7 plus 4 plus 8. That add up to 21. Now 21 is not a multiple of 9 and 21 will not be divisible by 9. Hence this number will not be divisible by 9. Alright, now imagine if the number would be like something like 2, 7. Yeah, 2, 7, 4, 5. If something would be like this, then we could have say yes, number would be divisible by 9. Like 2 plus 4 plus 4, 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 9, 5. That will add up to 18. Now 18 is divisible by 9, hence the number would be divisible by 9. Now any number which forms like 10 to the power n minus 1 will follow the same logic. All we need to do, we have to pick the pairs like 10 to the power n minus 1. Let's say power if n is 1, so it will be 10 to the power 1 minus 1, it will be 9. So if we has 1, we go for one digit. If we have power 2, अगर suppose यहाँ पे 2 होगा, so it will be 99. For that we need to go for 2 digits at a time. Now let's check for 99. For 99, go for 2 digits. Go for 2 digits at a time. At a time, and follow the same. Follow the same logic. As we did in 9. As we did for 9. For example, let's take a number that is, you can take any number. Let's take, for example, 460746. Now if I want to check this number will be divisible by 99 or not, for that all I can do, I can pick a pair of numbers at a time, like pick a pair like this and add the numbers 46 plus 07 plus 46 by 99. Now 46 plus 46, 92, 92 plus 7, 99. If the number is divisible by 99, yes, the number would be divisible by 99. Let's take another number. Example 15084. For 99 के लिए टेस्ट करते हैं. देखो, if we pick these pairs, now 1 के लिए कोई pair नहीं बचा तो we can make it a pair. उससे कुछ इतना important नहीं होता. 01 plus 50 plus 84 by 99. So it will be 135 by 99. Now this won't be divisible, hence this number will not be divisible by 99. So any number which forms like 10 to the power n minus 1 will follow the same logic. Example के लिए, for example, 999. 999 is 10 to the power n minus 1 and here n is 3. To check for 999, we can go for the 3 digits at a time. For example, if we have a number 4649346, if I want to check whether this number will be divisible by 999 or not, I should pick 3 digits at a time. It's like 1 pair, 2 pair. Now we don't have pair for this one, so we'll pick it. So 004 plus 649 plus 346. If the pair is divisible by 999, hence we could have clearly say it will be divisible by 99. So 649, 346 and 4. 10, 19, 9 and 9. Yeah, the sum is 999 and that will be divisible by 999. So this number 46, 49, 346 will be divisible by 999. Alright. Hope you get this logic. If you don't, just reverse the video and check it.